Alright, guys, here for week 2 of the Cherish Ball League against Mug, coach of, hold up. I don't actually know. Oh, no, it's the Sunnyside Scream Tails Pog team. As you can see on the side there, a lot of regen. In total, about half of his team has Regenerator. So there's not much else besides that, of course, except for this Oricorio, which can set up bonus with Quiver Dance and potentially sweep if we're not careful. Cyclizar to clear any hazards to try to help the rest of his regen Pokemon, but it's really just a bunch of hard to take down Pokemon, which is why we need to bring some damage. Which is why for our first Pokemon of the week, we don't have damage. We have Honnold, with Eviolite, of course, rocking Intimidate with Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Crunch, and Barb Barrage. Spikes and Toxic Spikes, of course, are just to spread hazards against all of his regen Pokemon. If they don't have boots, they're going to be taking a good amount of damage and getting poisoned for Barb Barrage to do 120 power damage, like, coming off of the 95 attack, no investment, that still hurts. And then Crunch just to try to hit the... Well, nothing, really. I'm not really going to be hitting Crunch most of the time except for against the Garganacl, but that's only if I am forced to actually hit the Garganacl. Next, we have Ethel, the Ceruledge, rocking an Assault Vest with weak armor, with Bitter Blade, Close Combat, Shadow Sneak, and Poltergeist. Ethel here is going to be able to do big damage to a lot of his Pokemon that are weak to fire, which is a lot of his team. Also, the Slowking doesn't really appreciate a Poltergeist. We are Assault Vest, so we can take on the Cyclizar when we come in to block its spin, and then kill back with CC if it's not Chople, or major defensive investment. And weak armor just to potentially, just in case we get knocked off, we can now turn into a pseudo sweeper with Bitter Blade. Shadow Sneak, nice priority to have in case we need it to take on that Oricorio. He can bring any Oricorio, so half of them are weak to Ghost, so that's pretty good. And then next we have Beacon with an Expert Belt this week with Volt Absorb, just in case it is Electric Oricorio. I really don't get much use out of his other two abilities, rocking Terra Water with Terra Blast, Volt Switch, Air Slash, and Thunderbolt. Air Slash is only really going to be used against the Cotton Ball little guy, and it doesn't. Hurricane doesn't two-shot, or Hurricane two-shots, I believe Air Slash still does. So no use in risking the Hurricane miss, especially since it doesn't hit anything else. Just absolute, what are we speed creeping? We're speed creeping something, just probably Cyclizar. Just so we can Volt Switch on out of there, because we cannot take that on directly. And then we have Akuma, our Turtonator, with heavy-duty boots. Of course, with Shell Armor, it's its only ability. With Rapid Spin, Will-O-Wisp, Dragon Tail, and Shell Trap. Detail just to... We potentially live an Oricorio attack if it doesn't have too many quivers. Shell Trap is there in case we can hit the Titan with it, just in case it's the Belly Drum set. It doesn't appreciate taking the Shell Trap if the Slowking is able to get the Snow up. So it's Slush Rush and not Thick Fat. If it's Thick Fat, we're in a bad position. But we have Willow just to try to slow that down as well. If it doesn't get toxic by the Toxic Spikes, but if it gets toxic by the Toxic Spikes, Shell Trap will kill it, probably, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I have to live for Shell Trap to activate. I really hope I don't. And then we have Big, our Slowbro, rocking a Lumberry with Regenerator, of course, with Future Sight, Scald, Slack Off, and Teleport. Teleport, of course, just for some shenanigans. Slack Off for healing. Scald, it lets us hit Garganacl, and Future Sight, he has nothing to take it. He does not have a single even resist to Future Sight. I don't have his team in front of me, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything to take Future Sight except for maybe Glaceon, especially bulky, sure. Lumberry, of course, is just to shake off any potential toxics, because he does have just a lot of fellas. I believe with Scald we 1v1 Garganacl, But that's not even important because of our last member, Nino the Gardevoir, rocking a Covert Cloak with Trace. With Psyshock, Teleport, Aura Sphere, and Energy Ball, we can hit most of his team super effective. I believe there's one or two Pokemon we can't hit. Oh, yeah, that's the Oricorios. The Oricorios are the only thing we can hit super effective. If it is the Psychic Oricorio, we actually do have a problem because we can't hit that at all because it resists all of our moves. So if it's Psychic Oricorio, we just hope Ethel's got it. But we are rocking Trace to come in on that Oricorio and potentially steal its Dancer and therefore its Quiver Dances. And if it is the Ghost one, we actually also get to steal Revelation Dance to, hit it with the Revelation Dance. We are slower than it, but with one Quiver Dance, we might live. Maybe. I didn't do the calc. I should have done the calc. I don't know. And Teleport's just there for more shenanigans. If we trace Regenerator, Teleport's we with half his team being Regenerator, we essentially have a Regenerator core without even meaning to. This Gardevoir also comes in on Cyclizar, at least threatens it with a potential Fairy move, even though we don't have one. Aura Sphere will still do damage, assuming it's not AV, and then Covert Cloak is, of course, we can take on Garganacl. And kill with either Aura Sphere or Energy Ball. I might drop Energy Ball for Shadow Ball, but then we can't hit a Alomomola. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. And that is our team for week 2.
I think this is the right format.
Okay. No Oricorio, which kind of sucks, but we can steal the Slush Rush from Titan, which we do outspeed. Terra Water on the Glaceon, which I believe is his Terracat. No, I still don't have his team pulled up. I should pull his team up more often. No reason not to just lead Quillfish. Guess he leads Garganacl. Just gonna get my spikes. I'm gonna go Akuma. Just give me 2 layers. He could go for a body press or assault cure. I'm just gonna detail. Cyclizar comes in as not boots. I should be good to just go Ceruledge here. He goes with knock. The fact he's not boots means he might be Chople. But if he's not, he dies here. And nothing really wants to come in on this. He's not Chople. Alright. He has spikes up for the rest of the game. Or we do, rather. Aloe comes in. No reason not to just go Slowbro. We get chipped. He chilies, but he's slightly faster, I guess. 251. I do outspeed. Okay. So it's Terra Water, so I can't freely go for like a move. If I Terra Water on a freeze dry, I take too much damage. I kind of just want to go for. He's Ice Body, so I kind of want to go. He's not going to Terra Water in front of Kilowattrel. But I do kind of want to go to Kilowattrel and just Volt Switch. Just get some damage. Go guard. Aurora Veil. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I kind of want to just Aura Sphere here. The fact he has no boots on anything is very helpful. Where's the thing for Aurora Veil? Aura Sphere. Okay, if he doesn't Terra, Aura Sphere doesn't kill. Psyshock is just the safest play here. Can it kill me back? Freeze Ray does a lot. And I'm just gonna Psyshock. Just gonna Aura Sphere. I go Slow Kick. Okay. Now I don't know what this can do back to me. So I kind of just want to throw out a Scald does damage, but I have Ice Body. I'm just gonna throw out an Energy Ball. Metronomes. Oh, that would have been terrifying. I'm just gonna hard into Slowbro. I could have teleported, I just didn't want to give him momentum. These spikes are being really good. He can't go Garganical. Kind of just want to Scald here, fish for a burn. Yeah, fish for a burn. I know he's beat. I know he's Drome, but I can't kill it with the Aurora Veil up. Get the burn, nice. It's just a Titan. Shadow Sneak might have killed from that range, but I didn't want to risk it. I'm just gonna teleport here. Snow's up for no two. He does get 3 more. Does a Titan or does Ethel kill from this range? It's at 11. Does Shadow Sneak do 11? No, it doesn't. Okay. Which means I have to go Gardevoir. Slush Rush, I'm faster. Okay, after burn it would have killed, but this is just safer. I can just throw out an Energy Ball. Lomomola isn't boots. It might be AV. I kind of just want to teleport just in case it... Toxics. Okay, that's fine. Go out into my Quillfish. Use this time to get up my last layer of spikes. And just go into Gardevoir. Trace Purifying Salt. Does that cure my poison? Does not cure my poison. But I am covert, so I don't get affected by that. I'm just going to throw an Energy Ball. Big damage. It's Citrus Berry, so it does live another. Goes for the recover. Okay, I'm just going to teleport out. I outspeed his whole team, so I'm kind of... How much does Kilowatts roll do to this thing with Terra Water? Terra Blast. Garganical. It's Iron Defense, so it's probably max Spadef. Terra Blast does nothing. What the hell? Why does this Pokemon take no damage, man? It's my safest play, though. Does 2-shot if he didn't go for a cover. He goes for the Salt Cure. Just gonna Volt Switch on the obvious Slowking. Teleport on this Chilly Reception. Oh, he goes for the Scald. It picks up the kill. Okay, that sucks. I'm good to just go into Beacon. Just throw out a Thunderbolt. Nothing lives Thunderbolt into anything. So Beacon should be able to get a kill here. Just a matter of what he gives me. Goes Glaceon spikes. T-Bolt. Pick up the kill. Has this Alomomola been hit with anything? Do I have any way of knowing if this Alomomola is... I'm gonna Volt Switch into Slowbro just in case. Oh, I just kill. Okay, that actually is bad then. I didn't want to risk E. I just go Ethel. I just go Ethel and kill whatever's in front of me. I did not expect that to kill. Thought he was AV if he wasn't Boots. Ethel should just be able to hit whatever's in front of it and potentially kill. Does Ethel kill Garganical from this range? CC can do 24, yes. Slowking comes in, this Poltergeist should kill. Unless he doesn't have an item. Or I miss. He Metronome. Okay. I'm going Honnold. I'm not. He gets to the skull, does he get the burn? He doesn't get the burn. That's unfortunate. He deserved it. Crunch will pick up the kill. And that is week 2 of 5-0 this time in our favor. GG's, of course, to Mug.